Today we are here at the unveiling of the new, not so new, Scorpio Classic. You say, what's changed? Well, it looks like a good old Scorpio. It is the good old Scorpio, but it has some new enhancements and it's going to continue because it has a massive fan following. So before we get into the technicalities, let me just show you the look and feel of the car. It looks exactly like a Scorpio should look. It's the same body shell that it's had since 2002 from its launch, and Mahindra has continuously updated it. And this is the latest iteration, and this of course is a new color as well, the grey. This is the S11 of the Scorpio Classic, and a few changes you'll notice from the outgoing Scorpio is the design of the bumper. You now get daytime running lamps over here, and the headlamps also have been redesigned a little bit. You get, rectangular projector headlamps over here. The earlier one had a round projector. A few features of course have been knocked off because of course Mahindra has to sell the Scorpio N, which you all know is very popular going by the booking numbers that it's got. So the S11 earlier had automatic headlamps and rain sensing wipers. The sensor has kind of gone away from there. So you see now a very plain windshield. Otherwise you had a little patch in the center. The indicators on the side on the S11 used to come on the mirror. It's gone from here back to the fender. So these are very minor changes. And then over here you have a new cladding which is coming with the Scorpio nameplate that used to be on the rear door. So minor changes there. A big change is the alloy wheel design. This still continues with a 17-inch alloy with 235, 65, 17 tires. But these diamond cut alloys kind of look quite classy on the classic Scorpio. Now another thing, if you come over to the rear of the car, if you remember the second gen Scorpio, the CRD Scorpio which came out in 2006, it had the tall tail lamp, and Mahindra was talking about that as a design element. They brought that back because Scorpio customers like that tall tail lamp element, which was not there in the previous generation. They brought it back. Otherwise it's pretty much the same as the outgoing S11 in terms of the look and feel. Of course, the big addition is Mahindra's new Twin Peaks logo, and you have the reverse camera right here. Now, why am I talking about the Scorpio? Because a bit of a personal thing over here. I happen to own two Scorpios. I had the 2006 CRD, which had this tall tail lamp design, and I have the S10 four-wheel drive variant as well, which is this exact same body shell. Now, who would be a Scorpio customer? I am for one, but don't take me as an example. The Scorpio customer is looking for a rugged vehicle, a no-nonsense vehicle that you can drive over bad roads, and which is trouble-free in terms of maintenance and has a fairly good boot space. Now, in the Scorpio N also, boot space was an issue. But the thing is, with this variant of the Scorpio, you can actually detach these seats completely and you get much more space. This one is the captain seat version, so you get two independent captain seats over there. Let's just go in and check out the captain seats. So you used to get captain seats in the earlier S11 as well. Nothing has changed in terms of the geometry, but the upholstery has changed. You now get this quilted upholstery, and it's in beige, which gives it a little more airy feel on the interiors. Pretty comfortable. You get this armrest over here, bucket seats, and the seat can be reclined as well. So for 4 people, it's pretty comfortable. And now let's step into the driver's seat and let me show you a few more changes that the Scorpio Classic now has. Sitting in the driver's seat, this feels like home. I mean, I've been driving Scorpios for now almost 16, 17 years. So the look and feel is almost the same. The driving position is exactly the same. You get the cruise control on the right of the steering wheel, audio controls on the left, as was with the previous thing. The big change on the interior here is the infotainment system. It has a larger screen now, a 22.8 centimeter screen, and while the screen is quite touch responsive, it doesn't have Android Auto, which the outgoing car had. Obviously, so Mahindra has knocked off a couple of features, like even over here it has only the start stop button and not the automatic headlamps or the rain sensing wipers which you used to have in this control panel earlier. The reason Mahindra probably knocked off these features is because, you know, the S11 outgoing car was about 18.5 lakhs like showroom, which puts it bang in the middle of the Scorpio N price range, which is from 1199 to 2390. If Mahindra wanted to sell this vehicle, they probably need to knock off the price by at least a lakh and a half. So with doing away with some of these features, looks like they can price it aggressively. You still get all the creature comforts. Some changes Mahindra has made. The gearbox now is cable actuated, which makes the shifts very easy and short throw. The car I have has a very long throw gearbox, so this is much better, the cable shift mechanism. And a couple of other changes. Let's just open the bonnet and I'll show you a few more changes. One feature I really love that the Scorpio S10, S11 have are these hydraulic struts. Just makes it so easy to open the bonnet, and that's something the Scorpio N doesn't get, by the way. That has a rod to hold the bonnet up. Anyway, this now gets the new engine. This is the 2184cc M-Hawk diesel engine, which is an upgrade from the earlier 2179cc. This engine is about 55 kilos lighter according to Mahindra, and it's the same engine you'll see in the Thar as well as the XUV 700 and the Scorpio N. Power output is 130 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque, pretty much the same as you have with the Thar. 6-speed transmission obviously with this, and only rear wheel drive. There used to be a 4-wheel drive variant earlier, which of course is not there now with the Scorpio. Of course, the overall look and feel of the car is exactly the same and would appeal to buyers of a rugged, bare basic, utility vehicle that you're looking for. This vehicle being a diesel vehicle, you also have the fuel lid on this side. You have a similar lid on the other side, which is for the AdBlue diesel exhaust fuel, because this one is the BS6 variant, so you have to add diesel exhaust fluid in it. Otherwise, the overall look and feel of the Scorpio Classic is the same. I expect Mahindra to knock the price down by a bit so that it appeals to a customer who is looking for a rugged vehicle, probably in tier 2, tier 3 cities. They'll probably sell more. They have two variants of this. This is the top end S11, and they have the Classic S, which is the bare basic one where you don't get any music system or anything. You just get the standard features of course, because safety is standard. You get 2 airbags, parking sensors, which are in a way mandatory on all vehicles. So ladies and gentlemen, that for you is the Scorpio Classic. This is a new color. Tell us in the comments what you think about the color and the car, and we'll soon bring you a comparison between the Scorpio Classic and the Scorpio N. Stay tuned for that.